Good morning, everybody. This is Jason from Blue Weather. Please like this video and subscribe below if you like weather-related information. Also, don't forget that Blue Weather's on Facebook.com. Alright guys, let's get right into this. There's a growing concern about what's going to happen to Tropical Storm Dorian. This here that you see in front of you is the latest European map, and it now shows a possible Category 1 hurricane hitting Florida. But the thing that's a growing concern is the models have been trending that it could turn and go into the Carolinas. So it's either going to hit Florida and go over into the Gulf, or it's going to hit Florida and turn into the Carolinas, or maybe even miss Florida altogether and turn and go up towards the Carolinas. So we'll just have to wait this one out and see what it's going to do. This here is the GSF model, and as you can see here, it comes into very closely right here to the Carolinas at a 967 millibar storm. This here is the new GSF, shows a rather large storm at 927 millibars. That's a pretty good sized storm right there. The Canadian is further west, but also has it turning up at least to northern Florida. And then you look at the German Icon model. Now it goes through Florida and goes to the Gulf, and that's what some of the things that we're looking at. As you can see right here on this model track guidance here, there's more and more that are saying to turn to the northeast up towards the Carolinas. This here is the GSF ensembles, and if you haven't heard me mention it before, the GSF ensembles is when you take the GSF model and run it over 20 times to see if you get the same result. The black dark line that you see is the actual operational model that runs every 6 hours, but the rest of them is when you've run it multiple times. But the majority of them does show a turn. Now the question of it is, if it does turn, does it hit Florida first and then turn into Georgia and South Carolina, or does it miss Florida altogether and go a little bit further up the coast? Right now, no one really knows at the moment. This here is the Canadian ensembles. Like I said, it's when you run it several times to get the same result. As you can tell, it also shows the turn. The dark line being the regular operational model.